What's up YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be playing with some new makeup. I went online on Ulta. I got myself some new palettes, some new fun stuff, and a lot of what's on my face today is new and drugstore and affordable. So I'm very excited because I really like the way that this look turned out. What do you think? Isn't it super cute? It's both green and blue and a little bit of like sparkly pink. Just a quick one before we get into the video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Naz and I want my channels to be a space where we're taking as realistic and true but also fun approach to beauty. So if you like the idea of that, why don't you just subscribe right now? And also go follow me on Instagram. I do a bunch of fun stuff over there too, and I'm also at 6,000 subscribers. I have like another 10, so it'd be lovely if you want to follow me there too, because it's just, you know, not 24/7. I don't know what my selling point is. Let's just jump into the tutorial. Okay, so before we get started, I just wanted to quickly show you what I've got. Why is my hair looking weird? I got so used to having it up, then now that I have it down, I'm like, who is she? First of all, I got palettes because, well, I got a palette and then I got the other one for free. Lord knows why. Maybe something went wrong. I didn't report it, but I got an extra palette. So I got palettes from Juvias Place. This is a black-owned brand if you didn't know, and I've seen their palettes all around for a long time and I've been wanting to try them, and here I am. So this is the Zulu palette. I wanted color, and color I got. And when I opened this palette, I was like, I need to do the green. I need to do both the green and the blue. So I'm thinking, I saw this look on a girl I follow. You need to go follow her. Her name is Connie Jerome. And she does amazing eye looks that inspire me all the time. Anyways, so she did this look where she did some green and some blue, and I think I'm also gonna mix in this pink right here. So let's see how that goes. And the next one that I then got for free was the Nubian palette, and this is a sort of neutral palette. So cute. And actually the only like neutral palette that I have is my Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and Lord knows I use that. So it's nice to have something new. Then I also got the Juvias Place stick foundation, the shade sticks. I got mine in the shade Belize, which might be a little bit too dark for me. Maybe not. That's what it looks like. Then I got a bronzer. This one is from Milani in the shade 05 Soleil. I feel like a lot of the drugstore brands have like baked bronzers like these, no? Or is it just me? I was a bit afraid that it was gonna be too dark for me, but I think we're good. It does look a little bit orangey, but. Then I got the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm. I think that this is gonna be one of those my lip color but better kind of lip liner. I wanted a more browny one. I feel like all the ones that I have are very like pinkish, so I think this is gonna be a nice addition. Damn, okay, let's get started. So I have already done my brows the way I always do them, and then I prime my lids with the It Cosmetics by Under Eye. I'll link it all below. I have affiliate links as well, so if you do want to buy some of these things, you can buy them through my affiliate links and I will make a little commission off of that. Anyways, when I look at her shadow, I feel like the green, it's almost like a halo eye. You know how a halo eye kind of has darker on the inside and outside corner of the eye, and then it's kind of light in the middle because I don't know, that apparently looks like halo. I feel like that's a little bit with the green, but I also feel like the green is almost like going from here and then outwards and upwards, and the same with the inner corner. So it's almost like a tilted halo eye, or is it just my eyes that see it? So I'm going to go into that green color right there. I'm grabbing a tapered brush and I'm just taking a little bit because I don't really know the pigmentation of this color and how it's going to be. Let me just place that. Oh, should I come closer? Wait. Kind of like that. Do the same thing right out here. And also take it above the crease so that we can see it when we close our eyes a little bit. And then drag it out, kind of like in a lifted angle. I think we can put some more on our inner corner. There we go. And now I'm just grabbing a clean blending brush and I'm just blending the top of this because I feel like I don't need to blend all the color because I want it to be a little bit opaque at least, but let's blend it out a little. I don't think we need to do a lot of blending work because I feel like that shadow kind of blended itself out. I'm gonna do the other eye quickly, do the same thing as here, and I'll be back. This green color was so easy to blend out. It was literally the easiest color I've ever used. So blending wise, that one was perfect. I really want to use this pink color right here because I want to see how it looks like on the lid. So I'm actually going to use that. I'm going to put that on the middle of my lid and then I'm going to go in with the blue after that. So I'm just grabbing a flat end of the brush like this and I'm grabbing that pink and I'm just going to go in and apply it on the lid and try to blend it into that green. I'm gonna grab a small brush like this one because I really want to focus that blue on a particular area. So that's the blue that I'm referring to, the glittery one. Apply that right there and I'm gonna take it to about halfway across my lid. I'm actually going to go in with my ring finger and sort of pat. Oh wow, that's very opaque. A lot more opaque than I expected it to be. Kind of pat that on. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same on the lower lid. And I'm also going to do my inner corner with that blue. I mean, these shadows are so opaque and so blendable. And they're just lovely. I'm gonna do the same thing with that blue on the other eye. Right like that. I also forgot to go in on my lower lash line with a green, so I'm just gonna do that on the outer corner because the inner corner is covered in blue, right? So I'm starting to like look at this, but what I feel like is I want to get that pink back into the mix. Right in the middle of my lid, I feel like none of the blue or the green is really taking over. So I'm gonna kind of start patting that pink in, which I now feel is too dark. So I'm gonna do the same on this and then I'm gonna go over it with a lighter color, the Nubian palette, this one right here. And I'm just gonna try to pat that over and see if that kind of lightens it up a bit. I'm gonna do some tight lining and then we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll also smudge some black on top of my lash line, but I don't think so. I'm grabbing my kohl pencil and my angled brush and I'm just gonna do some tight lining. I'm gonna pop on some mascara and I'll be right back. That's the mascara done. I'm gonna continue on with my face. I might go in and add a little bit of sparkle like on the middle where the pink is right now because I think that it's a little bit flat right now. Had I maybe done a little bit of brown in my crease, I would have been happier in the beginning. But it's also kind of cool that it's just like blue and green, right? In a sense, it's kind of like, it is what it is. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited to try this foundation stick. I'm gonna start just putting this all over my cheeks because that's where I need the most coverage basically. I'm gonna do some on my forehead, a little bit on my nose, and right there. This shade in particular is a little bit more orange than my skin tone is. On the other hand, when I pick foundation shades that are too green, my face turns really like green / yellowish. So it might be a good thing that it isn't exactly my undertone. That's one coat. It didn't cover a lot, but it absolutely evened out my skin tone really nicely. And I have a little bit of glow left right there. So I feel like it's a really nice natural finish. I'm gonna go in with a second layer just to see if we can build it up. I actually believe that this shade is a good match for me because it is a little bit too orange, yes, but I I think that like I couldn't have gone a shade darker, it would have been too dark, and a shade lighter would have been too light. So except for the fact that the undertone isn't perfect, I still managed to blend it in quite nice. And I mean, this is my hand and it's looking quite the same. Oh, that's what it looks like. So I think that the coverage is kind of medium. It's not sitting anywhere, you know, it's not creasing anywhere. It's not looking weird over my pores. It's kind of just evened out my skin in a very, very nice way. I like this so far. I'm gonna just do a little bit of concealer. This is the It Cosmetics by Under Eye. I don't feel like color correcting and doing shit like that today, or like wearing several layers. So I'm just gonna put some on my finger and call it a day. You see how this just brightened up my under eye? That's what that concealer did. Oh my God, we're at bronzer. I'm so excited to try this. Okay, this is the Milani one that I was talking about in the beginning. I have, this is the blush brush, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna sort of work it into the skin. So, okay, here we go. I'm gonna grab a little because I am afraid that this is too dark for me. So I'm just sort of tapping it in and then doing that. Okay, I'm scared. Okay, let's start with the forehead. Okay. So this brush is actually a little bit wet still, to be quite honest, but that is a nice bronze. What do you think about forehead? It does look a little bit orange, but then again, I'm like, look at my hand. It kind of matches my hand, so I think it looks good. I actually think I might skip blush today because I only picked out a warm tone one, but I think that a cool tone one would look so much better, and I don't have the energy to go grab something. So I don't think that I need blush because this bronzer is kind of doing it for me. There we go. Quickly gonna do freckles. If you want to know how I know them, if you want to know how I do them, I'll link them up here. Be right back. That's the freckles done. Now I'm just gonna do some highlighter. This is the Isadora Dewy Stick in 34 Dewy Nude. It's basically the only highlighter I use nowadays. It's a bit sad because I really want to find a drugstore highlighter here that is like one of those creamy, kind of dewy, glowy, sweaty ones. So if you know one, please let me know and I can order it so I can have like a option for my American friends for this Isadora one, because this shit is bomb. Like, just look at this. It's just like the skin looks so healthy. Lips. I'm gonna use that new lip liner that I bought. Where is it? There it is. It is the NYX Suede Lip Liner in Sandstorm. And I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips, and I might overline them just a little tiny bit, just a little bit. This is the perfect brownish nude lip liner for me. Wow. I want to continue on that cool tone look, so I'm gonna grab my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cabo, just a pinkish kind of thing. Damn. I got something black on my upper lip. I can smell my mustache. Okay, now I actually love this eye look. Love it. But I'm gonna try to add some shimmer anyway, so just as a last touch, let's go into that Nubian palette and take this shade instead. We were using this one before. This is a lot more, I don't know if you can see, but it's a lot more like fine. This is a lot more glittery. So I'm just gonna grab like a flat brush, just with that, and see if we can make that pop. That did make a difference. That looks nice. All right, finished. So for the products, I can't really say a lot about the Nubian palette because I really just use these two shades. This one is beautiful though. It's what I have on the center of my lid. Really like that. Really like the color payoff. Look at that. That looks so good. So I really like that, but I will be doing a tutorial with this one very soon. So if you have any suggestions on looks, the only thing I can think about is like a brown smoky eye, like a warmer one, like a bronzy one. Next with the Zulu palette. So the three shades that I liked, which was basically, now that I look at it, it's all the glittery shades. I liked all three. They're super high color payoff. They are easy to blend, easy to work with, easy to blend into each other. I don't know how they will last throughout the day. Regarding the foundation, let me have a look in the mirror. It looks amazing. It looks so good. So good. I mean, currently my skin is so good. I have no breakouts. I don't have any dry patches, so I don't know how this will work on my dry skin during winter time when I have dry patches, but I don't, you know, it's supposed to be like a glowy foundation, so it'll probably work fine. Honestly, I think this was like $11. It's such a bargain. It's a really good medium coverage, glowy, not glowy, but just like natural type of finish. Then we have the bronzer. I'm gonna try some more just to see if I can like work this bronze up in my skin. So good. I was definitely afraid that this was gonna be too warm and like orange for me, but I mean, if you look at what I look like, I think that my face is matching my body quite well. So it was definitely not too dark and not too warm. Probably in winter time, it might be too much for me, but right now, I really like this. So the lip liner in Sandstorm by NYX. This is actually what I've been looking for a long time. As I said, I have a lot of like pink tone liners, but I don't have a brown neutral, you know, nudie shade. Perfect. I will be using this lots. I already know. This is exactly what I wanted. As a conclusion, I loved everything that I tried today. But I did do a lot of research, so I'm happy that, you know, whatever I thought I was gonna love, I loved. I hope you guys like this look, and I hope you like this kind of like trying out video. Yeah, please let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos below, and I'll see you in the next one.